the Red Cross has declared a national blood crisis due to the dangerously low blood supply. And Holly Baker with the Illinois Red Cross is here now to speak more on this need. Thanks for being with us.
Thanks for having me.
Tell us what brought us to this point here. What is the difference between a shortage and where we are now for the very first time, a crisis?
Right, so right now we're experiencing a blood crisis, meaning we're seeing lower blood donor levels than we've seen in about a decade. And this is because we've been talking about a shortage for a while, and we've just continued to be in that shortage. And these compounding factors are just making it worse and worse, and it's gotten to this point where we are in a crisis now.
So more people are getting sick these days. More people are sort of homebound and shut in. Yeah. Is that part of what's contributing to this, and what are the ways out?
Right, that's part of it. Winter weather is part of it. People have holiday plans. The ongoing pandemic has really been relentless when it comes to our blood drives, staffing shortages, blood drives being canceled, lots of things. So what we really need is anybody who's healthy and eligible, who can give blood, to make an effort to find an appointment, keep that appointment, and go and give blood.
When you think of blood donations, a lot of what comes to mind are car accidents and those kinds of emergencies, but it is much more than just emergencies. What are some of the other scenarios that make this situation so critical?
I mean, that's the thing. There are so many reasons that people need blood. There's unexpected things like trauma incidents, car crashes, but there are people who need blood regularly for treatment for cancer, for chronic diseases like sickle cell disease. Even mothers giving birth to babies can sometimes need a blood transfusion. So there's a lot of reasons that people might need it, and people who are depending on it, they're depending on us. They're depending on the people who give blood to voluntarily, out of the goodness of your heart, find a drive and roll up a sleeve and give blood.
You know, it's everyday surgeries, right? I mean, yes. It runs the gamut here. How much longer do you think the medical community can sustain things the way they are right now?
Well, it's a pretty dire situation. We're used to having at least a 5-day supply of blood. Right now we have less than 1-day supply. And that's making some pretty difficult decisions for doctors and hospitals. They're going to have to decide who gets the blood now and who has to wait. And if that was my family or my loved one or me, I mean, imagine the anxiety and the stress that you're putting in that situation, and if you need blood, you're already in a stressful situation.
This is not just Illinois, this is all over the country here.
Yeah.
What are some of the ways that people can donate? How do you create more incentives, more locations, and really, you talked a little bit about who is eligible.
Right, so one thing would be to find out if you're eligible. So try to give blood, and you can go on our website, redcrossblood.org, and take a look at some of the requirements for eligibility, just to make sure. You can also call 1-800-RED-CROSS to make sure. Find an appointment on redcrossblood.org. Sign up to give blood. You can type in your zip code and find a drive near you. And if you can't donate, maybe encourage your friends or family, maybe consider hosting a blood drive. We need more people to host blood drives. You could volunteer at a blood drive. We need all of those things to help make this possible. And really every community in America is needing blood right now. So it's really going to take all of us to help get through this.
Holly Baker with the Illinois Red Cross. We hope things get better very soon.
Yes, thank you so much.
Thanks so much for putting the attention on this.